Tragedy in Lithuania. After an exhaustive 6-day search, 3 of the 4 missing US Army soldiers have been found dead near a military training site. The desperate hunt for the 4th soldier continues as rescuers push through the unforgiving swamp, clinging to hope in the face of mounting despair. The nightmare began during a US-led military exercise near Pobrad, Lithuania. 4 soldiers from the 1st Brigade, 3rd Infantry Division, set out on what seemed like a routine mission to recover a stranded US Army vehicle. But what started as a standard operation spiraled into catastrophe. Days later, their M88 Hercules armored recovery vehicle was found submerged in 5 meters of water, setting off an urgent and heartbreaking search. For 6 relentless days, US and Lithuanian teams fought against time and nature. Cranes, industrial pumps, and over 30 tons of gravel were brought in to drain the treacherous swamp. Divers attempted to breach the sludge-covered wreck on Saturday, but the murky abyss refused to yield its secrets. Then, at 4:40 a.m. Monday morning, the vehicle was finally dragged ashore, revealing a devastating truth. Lithuanian President Gitanas Nausėda broke the silence with a solemn statement. "It is with deep sadness and sorrow that I received the news of the tragic loss of 3 US soldiers during a US-led training exercise in Lithuania. The search and rescue operation will continue until the 4th soldier is found." The confirmation was gut-wrenching. 3 of the 4 missing soldiers were dead. The fate of the 4th remains unknown, but the mission to find him is far from over. Rescuers refuse to rest until he is brought home. The US State Department has also confirmed the tragic loss of 3 US Army soldiers in Lithuania and has expressed deep sorrow and gratitude to the Lithuanian Armed Forces and civilian aid.
Further, we are heartbroken by the tragic news out of Lithuania that 3 of our 4 U.S. Army soldiers assigned to the 1st Armored Brigade Combat Team, 3rd Infantry Division, were found deceased today. We offer our deepest sympathy to the soldiers' families, friends, and the 1st Armored Division. We are grateful for the extraordinary efforts carried out by the U.S. Army, the Lithuanian Armed Forces, and civilian agencies over the past 6 days.
Authorities have withheld the identities of the fallen soldiers, prioritizing the heartbreaking task of notifying their families. Meanwhile, U.S. and Lithuanian military investigators are racing to uncover what went wrong. Lithuania's Defense Minister Dovydas Šakalienė urged the public to remain patient, warning against speculation as the inquiry unfolds. Support is flooding in from across NATO. A specialized US Navy dive team is en route, while Poland has dispatched engineers, advanced equipment, and 150 personnel to reinforce the search. The international community is rallying behind the rescue effort, determined to bring closure to this tragedy. As the search for the final soldier drags on, painful questions remain. How did this mission turn deadly? Could this loss have been prevented? With investigations underway and NATO forces standing in solidarity, the world waits for answers.